New Reputation third last year, 9-1. He's ridden by Michael Hills, who wears a yellow distinguishing cap for the two Robert Sangster runners. Pistol River is visored, that's 66-1, and John Stack claims a 3. Star Rage at 33-1. He is ridden by Jason Weaver. Son of Spring at 40-1 by Stephen Drown. Then we have a possible front runner in Blaze Away, who does blaze away, 33-1 Willie Ryan. Top Seas 4-1 favourite Kieran Fallon. Then we have Salil, 9-2 Michael Roberts. Shadir Awan Blinkard is 16-1 and Richard Quinn riding. Shining High, another front runner possible, is 33-1 and Ray Cochran. And then Salamander 11-2 ridden by Willie Carson. Robert E. Lee 33-1, Seb Sanders. Seb C. Freedom at 25-1 is the mount of Neil Varley, who claims a £3 allowance. 5-7 is 66-1 Alan Mackay. Old Red 12-1 with Lindsay Charnock. Then we have in Chaylock 25-1 Gary Barbwell. Imad 14-1 Dale Gibson. Torch Vare 10-1 Matthew Henry claiming 5. Nanton Point is another who can front run at 33-1 with Jimmy Quinn. Wild Strawberry is 40-1 and Danny Wright claiming 3. And the lineup completed by another outsider at 66-1, Ramon Mark Baird claiming 5. One or two little bits of overweight. We'll advise you of those in a moment.
Frankie and I peering over the paddock side here. How many of these have you ridden last time? I'm just looking through it. Blaze Away, one or two others?
Yes, well, there's about 3 or 4 horses in the race. And, I heard Kieran Fallon this morning said the horse has been gelded. He ran quite a nice race for his first race back, finished 4th behind Salil. But I think he's got it all to do now.
Yeah, this is his race back. The race that you're talking about, actually, with Salil in it. And it was a perfectly fair run, wasn't it?
Yes, it was
true. First one back.
That's right. Very strong gallop. I made it, and Tudor Island finished 3rd. I won with him last week at York, so the form is all there, and it was a nice race for Top Seas to come back. But I thought it was beaten a fair few lengths, and it still has 5 lengths to make up on Salil.
Yeah, punter running a little bit scared already, but we get these things where everyone follows the same lead in a way, don't they?
Yeah.
Suddenly, this horse must win sort of stuff.
Yes.
It's not quite as easy as that we're sitting on.
That's right. I mean, it's the end of October. We were talking about...
Salil, 11-2 Salaman. Support for New Reputation in 2 points from 10s to 8-1. Back to 9-1, Torch Vare. Then it's 12s, Old Red. Imad goes out 2 points from 12s to 14s. Steady at 16-1, Shadir 1. Then it's 20-inch K-Lock, 25-1 Sea Freedom and Blaze Away. Also 25-1 Shannara's Way. And then at 33s, Nanton Point, Robert E. Lee, Shining High, Star Rage, Son of Spring and Wild Strawberry. At 66-1 Brumon and Pistol River. And it's 100-1, 5-7.
Salil, second favourite, very steady in the market at 9-2, and there are 4 horses in this race who are well in, i.e. they're carrying less weight than...
Alistair's just waving to me as though he's been run off with down by the dike on any number of occasions. What's it feel like, Alistair?
Well, you'd need one of those drays from the sort of Whitbread's brewery to do that. Old Red are actually a particularly interesting contender for this of Mary Reeves. I thought this was the eye-catching run of the decade, all the way back in September last year, and I thought that she was plotting it up for last year's Cesarewitch. Didn't run here this year, had a nice pipe opener the other day at Ayr, just a 1 run, and a live outsider.
I think he's a right old dog. That's Pistol River, just playing up, having his first run of the season, or second run of the season rather. And he's a horse who really and truly you'd expect to see running better when the ground's a little bit on the easier side. He has won on a firmish surface down at Goodwood, but I think he's a horse who's happier with cut underneath.
Then it's Salaman at 6s now, 7-1 for New Reputation. Still a lot of money going on this one. Torch Vare goes out to 10-1. It's 11s Old Red. At 14-1 now Imad from 12s. Remaining at 16s Shadow 1. And at 20-1 K-Lock. Sea Freedom and Blaze Away are still at 25-1. As also is Shannara's Way. Nanton Point and Star Rage remain at 33s, but out to 40-1 go Robert E. Lee, Shining High, Son of Spring and Wild Strawberry. Brumon is still at 66 to 1, but Pistol River now goes out to 100 to 1 to join 5 to 7.
2 out of 5s now.
The eye catchers.
The one Salaman.
New Reputation took John Frankham's eye, and Salil he was not as impressed with. Star Rage was impressive going down, and Sea Freedom wasn't. And Salil, New Reputation, are the buzz in the ring, and Top Seas isn't.
6 is Salaman, 7 to 1 New Reputation, and at 10's Torch there. Still at 11's Old Red, it's 14 to 1 Imad, 16 to 1 Shadowwan and Sea Freedom. A bit of support for that one in from an early 25 to 1. Then it's 20's Inch K-Lock, 25 to 1 Blaze Away. At 25's also Shannara's Way, it's 33's Nanton Point and Star Rage. Still at 40 to 1 Robert E. Lee, Shining High, Son of Spring and Wild Strawberry. At 66 to 1 Brumon. The two outsiders here both at 100 to 1 Pistol River and 5 to 7.
Well, Top Seas has been the subject of a gamble throughout the week. He's a horse with confirmed form, Chester Cup winner, been bought during the summer, or half. He's been bought by Robert Sangster. And I caught up with jockey Kieran Fallon yesterday and asked him just to go.
Well, I like Salil John, improving 3-year-old. Don't expect to see him up with the pace too early. Trying a new trip. New Reputation was out pretty well towards the near side as they race away from the stalls in this race, which begins in Cambridgeshire and ends in Suffolk. The Tote Cesarewitch handicap 2¼ miles, and well grouped as you'd expect through the first furlong. Wild Strawberry is up with the pace. One of the greys, Shining High, is also there. The John Dunlop trained filly, 5 to 7, not far away either. New Reputation towards the outside of Sea Freedom as they try and sort themselves out. A long way to go, and it's Shining High that bowls along in the lead by a length to Wild Strawberry. Then 5 to 7 Sea Freedom hard on their heels from New Reputation, and Torch Vere lying about 6th at this stage. Back in the midfield I can see Salil, and then Inch K-Lock, Son of Spring towards the back, and last of all through the early stages is Brumon as they cover the first 3 furlongs or so. Shining High doing the donkey work to Wild Strawberry in second, and these two are a couple of lengths clear of the chasing pack. Not far away is New Reputation, and then Sea Freedom on the inside of New Reputation. Back behind those is Shannara's Way, and then Inch K-Lock, and they're getting a little strung out now as they continue their long journey. A slight downhill run now with about 1 mile and 5 furlongs I'd say to go from here, and it's Shining High by a length to Wild Strawberry. 5 to 7 lies in 3rd place, then they're just ahead of Shadowwan now in 4th. Behind those is Sea Freedom, and then New Reputation from Torch Vere towards the inside, followed next by Blaze Away and Nanton Point as they race towards the running gap. That's the break in the Devil's Dyke, and then they'll take a right hand or a dog leg turn onto the heath. Well back at this stage is Imad, also Pistol River well back as they approach the turn. Towards the rear, Top Seas has only about 4 behind him. They include Robert E. Lee, also out the back Salaman, and last of all Brumon getting tailed off. They straighten up then with the heath in front of them, racing down towards the Rowley Mile in the Cesarewitch, and it's Shining High out in front from in second. Wild Strawberry, 5 to 7 is third, and then Sea Freedom in 4 from Torch Vere behind them. They are chased by New Reputation and Shadowwan back in the field to Nanton Point and Shannara's Way. Imad is improving under Dale Gibson, followed next by Blaze Away and Pistol River, and then back to Robert E. Lee and Son of Spring. Salil's got a lot of work to do, so has Top Seas. Then back behind these to Inch K-Lock, Salaman, Old Red right out towards the rear with Star Rage, and Brumon is last of all. Just over 30 miles an hour then, and Shining High has made it all so far from Wild Strawberry in second, and then behind these making ground is Torch Vere now looking dangerous, and Sea Freedom towards the outside. They head towards the final 5 furlongs in the Cez. Shining High has made it all so far. Here's Graham Good in the grandstand.
And in that hoop jacket, Ray Cochran, the yellow colours, that's Wild Strawberry. The yellow cap is Torch Vere. Sea Freedom, the white cap dashing through horses is Imad with a bit of a run. Nanton Point, New Reputation. Salil makes ground. Top Seas is starting his run now. Kieran Fallon starts to weave snape-like through the field on the outside. Star Rage is coming with a run, just over 3 furlongs to go. And it's Torch Vere and Nanton Point, Shadowwan, Sea Freedom, with Shining High giving way. Salaman looking for that one, starts to pick up. Top Seas with a bit of a run. New Reputation down the pack. Don't rule out Star Rage, who's coming with a big run as they pass the bushes. They've got a 1/4 mile left to go, and it's Torch Vere in the lead. Nanton Point the inside between the pair, finishing well is Old Red in the very pale jacket. They race down into the dip, just over a furlong to go, and it's Old Red coming to press Nanton Point, then Torchfair Salil from the back, the black jacket in K-Lock. Here comes Top Caesar, Spotted Cap. They're inside the final furlong, and it's Old Red and Lindsay Charter flat to the boards with the neck to the good over Nanton Point as he races up toward the line. Old Red's going to take it. Old Red it is, Nanton Point, then Top Caesar, K-Lock, clear of Salil, and then Torchfair Blaze away, Sea Freedom, Pistol River, a gap to Shannara's Way, then Imad, and behind that one came Salaman, and last to pass the post was 5-7, and so the result then of this, the Toad Cesarewitch, it's a win for number 15, Old Red, in the colours of Mr. A. Flanagan, trained by Mary Reevely, ridden by Lindsay Charnock. This 11-1 winner is his 36th winner of the season, and Mary Reevely has landed this big prize. Second horse home is number 19, Nanton Point, ridden by Jimmy Quinn, so Lady